It's been a while since I've looked back at a Witcher and Geralt video, and it seems quite fitting on the eve of the XboxOne X to dive back into this and a patch from CD Projekt Red of possibly one of the greatest games of 2015 and possibly even 2016. And just as I predicted way back when the console was announced and this patch was incoming, I did state that this would be one of the titles that would hold off on a patch with a link with Microsoft, and that appears to be true. But before you get up in arms, you can play it right now on your PS4 Pro, which is the first console to receive some 4K goodness. But what does it deliver and how does it improve on the original title? Well, performance is pretty much the same. It is said that this version does improve performance, and that's probably true, but as you can see from a minor test here, it's still got a few dips under their 30 FPS target, but it's not really a bad performing game overall, unless of course you're running through Novigrad here like my standard test. No, the meat of this patch is all about those resolution and pixel improvements. 137 meg may not seem like much, but the difference it delivers is huge. As you can see now, we're looking at a native 4K resolution, although is it really native 4K? Now, the caveat here is there could be some dynamic resolution scaling here. I'm not going to cover that in depth. This has only been a handful of tests in certain areas since I've just got back in from work. So what we're looking at is a game that now runs at 4K using what seems to be, I'm pretty sure, a checkerboard solution. Likely a half width 1920 and a full height 2160. You have got some signs here of the checkerboard artifacts and some sawtooth edges. It could also be another method that they're employing, but either way, the difference is stark, as you can see from the comparison here. 4K down to 1080p on a standard PS4. The difference on clarity, you can't even see the laces on the guy's boots, and obviously this always improves the texture filtering as well, which now means that everything is much smoother off into the distance. You can see all the detail in this scene from the floor, the cobbled streets, the walls in the background, and the details on the coat and clothes of characters have all been significantly enhanced, along with the edges. This is a full 4K resolution here, improving all the assets and the quality from the standard 1080p textures that are here. You can still see that when you improve that, it improves the sampling rate, therefore everything else is improved. This includes shadows, textures, and all assets in the game. So this is a welcome boost, and also if you only have a 1080p screen, don't worry, it also fully supports downsampling, so you get all the benefits as well on top of that. This is a welcome enhancement to a game that is so old. To see it getting boosted this much and this improvement on the Pro is very welcome indeed, but it's not a surprise. Like I say, I already expected this. It pretty much confirmed that the one that comes out on the XboxOne X will also be of a 4K resolution. Don't expect 60 frames per second. This game is heavily CPU bound. There's no way that was going to happen on both of these consoles. But that doesn't take anything away from what is an incredible patch for a 2-year-old game. If you haven't played this game or just want to dive back into some more action, it's well worth it now on the PS4 Pro with an even clearer display of just where Geralt's tale will end. As always, if you like this or anything else that I've put together, please subscribe, share where appropriate, leave all your thoughts and feedback below, and also follow me on Twitter. This was fast, but it's all about the facts. I'll catch you on the next one.
This breakfast nearly night.
Hey, handsome.